Hey guys, it's Mason with SealSavers. Today we're going to do an instructional video of how to install our coil savers and CV savers. Alright guys, so the first step after taking your CV saver out of the package is to feed your zip tie through the larger opening. Take the larger zip tie, feed it all the way through the zip tie pouch. After you get your zip tie through the zip tie pouch, you're going to then take the CV saver, wrap it around the axle, align your velcro to where you think that it'll fit, line it up, fold the piece over, slide it up over the CV boot. It's important to note that there is a left and a right side to the CV savers. You're going to want to make sure that the rotating side, so when the CV saver rotates forward, that the smooth end is going to rotate forward. So for this example, the axle is going to rotate towards me because I have that smooth side facing me. After you get your CV saver up over the CV boot and in place, then you're going to take and fasten your zip tie together. We use a double locking zip tie. So you're going to notice it's going to be difficult to pull, and it's going to be really difficult to get all the way fastened as tight as it needs to. So what is important to do is take a pair of dykes and ratchet the zip tie down even tighter. Once you get it as tight as you can, take your dykes and clip the tag end off of the zip tie, and you'll be good to go. Okay guys, if you have a perfectly working CV boot, it's not necessary to run the smaller zip tie on the axle. However, if you've torn your CV boot off or you have a hole, you can use this to keep all of the grease in and all of the dirt out. So what you'll do is you'll put this on here like so. Again, take your dykes, ratchet that down, clip it off, and this will keep all of the grease in, all of the dirt out. And that's going to be a good standard installation of your CV saver. Alright, if you're unable to do the standard installation, whether you can't get the zip tie over the larger end because of clearance, or the CV saver doesn't quite cover the boot, that's still okay. What you'll do is you'll take both of the zip ties, you'll use both of them on the axle itself, and this is going to serve as like a double locking nut on the axle to prevent the CV saver from sliding down the axle, and it will keep it in place, keeping the CV boot nice and protected. Alright guys, so we've got our coil saver here. Installation's pretty simple. So what you'll do is you'll simply wrap around the coil saver around that inner shaft, align your velcro, and you're good to go. Simple as that. Alright, after you get your coil saver on, it's important to note that your coil saver is not super snug on there, because if it's tight like this, what will happen is you'll start to lose your travel and your shock. So what you'll do is you'll just make sure that it's snug on there, keeping it in place, protecting the inner shaft of your shock. With the coil saver being snug onto the coil springs, it's going to stay in place, protecting the inner shaft. The other thing that it's going to allow it to do is the upper portion of the shock body. It's going to allow it to breathe, to keep heat from getting trapped within here, heating up your seals. So heat's going to flow through any rocks, dirt, debris, mud, anything is going to keep flowing all the way through, with the top and bottom of the coil saver being open. Once you got your coil saver on, you got it on nice and snug, you can be confident that your coil springs and your inner shock shaft are going to be protected from any rocks, dirt, and debris, potentially causing damage to your shocks.